Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk. What's up, Mark?
Nah, man, just sitting here flashing checks. What's going on?
You're hanging out with your checks, huh?
I'm hanging out with my checks. It's getting ready to get crazy over here. We got family, we got contractors, we got lawn care people, fish guy people, pool people, cleaning people. We have a plumbing issue, which is, well, Damien, you're the one that brought it to our attention. Remember at the butterfly bathroom downstairs?
Yeah.
The water pressure, it was kind of funny. Like in the sink, the water pressure's kind of picked up a little bit, but now the commode, there's no water at all going to the commode. The plumber's confused. Everybody's confused. No one knows what's going on. Kind of like real estate investing, right? For a lot of people.
Yeah, seriously. But what's kind of cool is even though you're doing all these different things and getting distracted by just the normal ups and downs of life, is that you still got some checks coming in.
We still have checks coming in. Absolutely, that's a good thing, right?
Do you want to tell the VDF members where you get checks from? Maybe
Absolutely.
they want to get some checks.
No one else wants checks but us, right, Damien? No, absolutely, guys. You know, there's a lot of opportunity with generating checks, and in today's economy, you know, a lot of people are getting hit hard. They just came out in the Atlanta area that unemployment rate's at 10%, 10.1 to be exact, and I just have to be straight up honest. You know, the reason is most people are just flat out lazy, and they watch this late night infomercials. They say, buy now and become a millionaire tomorrow, and no one, Damien and I, never say, you know, we don't buy into that, first of all. But I guess where I'm going with that is, in today's economy, you know, when things are good and when things are bad, the key to being successful long term is having multiple streams of revenue coming into your business. And I just wrote about this today, actually, to because I'm always writing stuff, and it's a book I got coming out, where we talk about, you know, the normal business as a real estate investor, Damien. You see this all the time. They think they're an investor in real estate and that's it.
Right.
And really what we are is marketers first. And then, you know, the key to successful business is, how do I make, business owners ask, how do I make as much money with the same prospect, you know, with a core product? And real estate's our core. And we make checks on a consistent basis every month, to be exact, from people that's in the real estate industry. For example, you know, you can see here, I don't know if they can see these, but I have real checks here. I don't want to give out I didn't block out any numbers because I didn't plan on doing this, but I mean, we have a check. Again, some of these aren't huge, so I don't want you to like get upset. One's for $1,000, one's for $38, one's for $45, one's for $60, one's for $2,000, one's for $500, one's for $24,765, one's for $20,720. The bigger ones are real estate. Some of the littler ones are from like joint venture stuff. As well as, you know, we make a huge income just off affiliate stuff. And what's neat about this, guys, is, again, if the real estate, as I'm a wholesaler, say if that real estate side slows down a tad, I'm not stressing out like, oh my gosh, where's the money coming from?
Right.
Because we have affiliate commission checks coming in through other products and stuff. So we have a balanced business model. A lot of times if you do a deal, you know, if you've been in this business anytime at all and you do one deal, it could take another 60, 90, 120 days in the beginning to do another one. So what happens is you become deal anxiety and you start stressing out, you start making irrational decisions and start messing up more. And I've been there, so I know exactly what you're going through if that's where you're at. But that's when I said enough's enough. How can I make as much money as possible consistently, even if I do a deal or not do a deal? And Damien, no one talks about this in our industry at all.
Right.
And there's a lot of people making a ton of money doing this. So,
you know, it's an opportunity like we were talking about. I was just driving in the car yesterday with Charlene, you know, like where you can make money on demand. And don't get me wrong, you know, neither myself nor Mark, I mean, we're not the guys that are going to tell you like, hey, you know, if you have 10 friends, you can make $1 million next week. But even just, Mark, I mean, anytime you can write an email, I mean, you know, we've done events where we've made, you know, brought in $500 in revenue a night. We've brought in $80,000 of revenue in a single night.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to tell you, I've never felt more successful than when we just send out an email and, you know, we say, hey, you know, we find a great product or a great service, and we say, hey, you guys might like this too, and we generate 500, we generate 1,000. Sometimes we generate thousands. Sometimes we've even generated 5 figures just telling other people about, you know, something great that's happening, something exciting that's happening, and it's money on demand because the better your relationship, the better your list, the more people you can communicate with, and that's huge. And, you know, what you were saying and what Mark is getting at to kind of hit the nail on the head is you guys are, as real estate investors, you're building a list, a network, right? Buyers, sellers, investors, homeowners, private lenders, all these different people. You're building up. I mean, maybe it's 40 people, maybe it's 50, maybe it's 250. And as you're building this list up, you know what? For example, very simple, even with buyer leads, Mark, you might generate 100 buyer leads to get 1 or 2 good deals, but there are 98 other people who might buy a credit repair product. They might need loan modification. They might want any of a number of other things that aren't necessarily a deal. So to just throw away 98% or 97% of your marketing,
so silly.
It's crazy. I mean, that's, I'll tell you, man, people love people love our automated deal generating technology, but I'm not going to tell you that 50 or 90% of the people, it's right for them and they buy it. They don't.
Yeah.
So that, so 90% of your effort, 90% of the most valuable part of your business, if you're not offering them something else, if you're not trying to help them in some other way, you're throwing it in the garbage pail, which is insane.
Exactly. So put that in perspective. Get $101 bills and take 98 of them and drop them in the trash.
Right.
And only keep 2. Yes, sometimes that model might work. And the problem, Damien, with what I see in real estate investing, there's a book out called Good to Great by Jim Collins. Have you ever read that book? It's a great book, first of all, if you haven't, everybody. But it talks about it. Like, I personally experienced this. I was good at doing real estate deals. I was doing a couple a week, couple a month at time when I first started. Then I went to a couple a week. And that's a good business. And, that's great. But when things stop or, you just get overwhelmed or you go on vacation and all the money stops, that's very, very stressful. So to be a great business person, you need to be looking at your business and say, how can I maximize my money by taking what I have today and adding value to it? And I really think, Damien, truthfully, I know for a fact, the reason I get these checks and you do and we can do that is because it's what you give into the world. Like you have to give value. We don't just send an email of no value, Damien, right?
Sure.
Like it's something aligned with what they need help with. So I mean, you create these pieces, and maybe we could talk about this more and more as we do these videos. But the opportunity is huge, guys. And the more money you have coming in today, thousands and thousands of dollars. And we're not saying this to impress you, but to impress upon and say, start promoting. And that was the question of today's video. So absolutely, get over there, start promoting VDF. Become a person who wants to talk about it all the time. The bigger VDF gets, the bigger your business gets, the bigger we all get. So it's a great thing to do. And not only that, you can get checks. Awesome, man. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great Friday. We'll talk to you Monday. Bye-bye.